What up, kicking pigeons? What up, Plush Kingdom? What up, Tim Tom? Alright, now let me see if I can get some help. This guy. Yocast, I'm a player from MSF. What up, Ghassan Shahab? What up, Callum English? What up, Black Cove? What up, Sean? I'm so curious about this game. Well, we have a lot to learn together, so let me see if I can find us some help.
Tim_Tomney is now following.
What up? What up? What up, Alex G? What up, Alvin? What up, Zach G? Just getting set up here. Your shepherd on Twitch, nice. What up, dude? All right, I'm about to boot this up. Wait, the tutorial is decent. I just come to listen to the keyboard. Black. Hey, what up to Tyson? Sorry, I'm trying to recruit someone to show up and help us out. All right, I will have to switch over to my my actual account, but I guess let's boot up the game. Let's get this going.
The Federation is our peaceful home. On this day, the Empire came to bring chaos, pain, and death.
Blackov, no, this is not a planned replacement.
Plunder everything in the galaxy.
I plan to continue playing MSF as my main game until there isn't an MSF or until something significant changes.
To protect our home, we can only risk our lives by fighting.
But if you have a lot of RTS experience,
Federation fall apart. The once lofty ideals no longer exist.
Alright. What up, blah blah blah. I do not hate your sound command at all. This game has to be on YouTube.
Our new hope, Commander.
Up Kamikaze. I'll hop in broadcasting right now. Alright. In broadcasting. I've already done this tutorial, but I'll
The location is accurate. We're approaching the target.
very interesting. Okay. That's weird. Lord. Heck. So many notifications. Okay. Thank you, Lucio. Okay. Why is all this happening now? Alright. The chat commands don't work, oh, I don't actually want to make a new account, but I can't switch over, so this will be Khasino decoy.
Greg, this is the last. Sorry, even if it.
Alright. Yeah, they're I don't think Stream Elements bot can connect to YouTube. I'm not sure. But alright, I'm about to send out the blast.
I feel my days of becoming a commander aren't too far away.
But yeah, if anyone has a ton of RTS experience,
I can't tell it's.
you just started this? Did you use my link?
Info. Check. Propulsion system. Check. Everything appears to be in good working order. The new
Yeah.
Without a.
Trying to keep that moving while also sending out this blast. Alright, almost ready.
Federation flagship C4B88. I'm Laura, the assistant of this flagship.
Hey, Tara! Today is a really
Okay. Boom. Boom. Publish. Boom. I do not publicly hate yours. Stop saying that. I made yours, and I'm the one who insisted on making it longer. I don't know about Homeworld, but it's an RTS.
Teleport systems, high energy.
It's a trap! We've been tricked!
It's a trap!
I don't think.
Alright, so he's the secret Mon Calamarian.
I have already mobilized.
RTS, real-time strategy.
Okay.
But this is just the tutorial? This is a weird look. I'm gonna have to change the graphics. It looks very different on mobile. This is a flagship. Can you not switch to a commander girl? No way. Can you really not? I mean, I don't think that was the best spot for that, but okay. Yeah, the graphics is very interesting the way it's handling the graphics on an emulator. Hey, reinforcements are here. That's surely there's a way to change your gender. I was given a form to send any suggestions. If you really can't be a girl, and I will say, I suspect, and I could be totally wrong, but I suspect that girls do not play RTSs as much, just because it's a bit more dry, resource management and math and all that. So again, my guess is that it appeals to females less. I could be totally wrong, but that's no excuse for not being able to have a female avatar. Even if that's true, which I don't know. But let me see what's up with that.
Although we defeated the Imperial fleet, our flagship lost its
But,
capabilities.
yeah, I see that the graphics are all jacked up. I'm gonna try to get it fixed. But I'm trying to get Bella the
D. He's trying to get Bella
yeah,
a D.
I'm trying to get Bella the D. As in D form where you can submit feedback. There. So, for the rest of you guys, don't use that just to troll. But, definitely submit meaningful feedback to be like, I'm a girl. Don't make me a guy. I think that's a valid thing.
No. Just deal with it, Bella. Don't be a Karen. Are you a Karen, Bella?
She can't be a Karen even if she wants to be in this game. That's the problem.
Maybe the game is trying to tell her something.
First,
When can I, Alright, I have to get out of this tutorial. Yeah. Yeah. I have an account.
This dock has deteriorated.
No, you don't.
Okay.
I deleted it.
Ah!
Tap repair.
Uh-huh.
it's repaired.
Uh-huh.
After
Okay, alright. Let me up mic.
the flagship.
I'm gonna be playing in Warzone 1 and Warzone 4 for the rest of the week.
Sounds like fun.
It sounds like complete terror.
To the
Hey, okay. Now I can switch. So, settings. Settings. Okay, so the graphics are on low, so I'll crank them up when I switch over, but let me switch over. Switch accounts. Okay. Let me just hide this super quick while I do that. Facebook login, let's go. What is going on? Okay. For my Facebook password, I think I just added Masaki to the end of it.
You did. That is correct.
Hooray.
Not that I know your Facebook password.
Switch accounts. There we go. Okay. Accounts have been switched. Does it remember the... No, it does not remember the graphic settings. Okay, but let's go to the graphic settings. Alright, I'm in my account now, at least. Settings, graphics. Go from low to super awesome, please. How
No
quickly
such
do
thing.
those settings take effect? Why is it all one color? It's not supposed to be all one color. Should I restart now? I am still playing Summoner's Glory, yes. How dare you not play Marvel Strike Force? Sorry. If anyone has a lot of experience with RTSs, I'm really gonna need some help. I'm a very entry-level RTS player. But yeah, the game is supposed to be this color scheme, and yet for some reason it's all one color. I don't know why. Let me see one thing real quick. Like, this is all the right color. So, what about when we go here? No, this is still the wrong. This is still the wrong. That's the wrong color. Let me check. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why everything is the wrong color. Where are we? Here we go. Turn it off and on again. I'm gonna try that, but I'm worried. Yeah, that's a star. It's not supposed to be red like that. So, I'm gonna close the app and reopen it. And, we'll see what happens. It's supposed to have more of a color scheme like this. Mosquito going? Oh, okay, much better. Alright, that fixed it. Alright, we're in business. Alright, so, let me start by saying who is going to be playing this with me. If you don't know if you're going to be playing it until you see me play it and decide for yourself, that's fine. But if you know you are at least going to try it out with me, a couple things I want to do for you. The first thing I want to do for you is give you my code and my link. But the bigger thing that I want to do for you is hook you up with a ton of free stuff by being clever. And I'll show you what I mean in just a sec. But so here is the link. So if you're gonna download Infinite Galaxy, use that link right there. That will be the link to grab Infinite Galaxy. The titanium steel asteroid doesn't exist in this star system. Please search in a nearby star system. I don't even know how to do that. But so if you go to your account here, oh, you can be a female, Bella, you liar. You could be a female. And I
She
think
just doesn't know how to play the game.
that one's a female too. But that one's gotta be. Oh, and this one too.
Confirmed, Bella not intelligent.
Interesting that you can just be an undead, but we'll swap to this guy. Why not? Okay. Anyway, so when you go to your account, you can go to settings and then there's pack exchange. And if you use the code Khasino, you get some free stuff. I've already redeemed it. The redeem code has already been used. But here's the thing. I had a hunch, right? They gave me a code that I can give to you guys so you guys can get free stuff. And I wonder if you can also use codes from other content creators. So I just started plugging in other content creators' names. And I got a lot of stuff. Found like 15 codes that all work. So if you're trying to get that code, PM, or that list of codes rather, PM me, and I will hook you up with a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I think 16 codes that are all worth a bunch of free stuff.
He's just gonna give you guys D picks.
So, the resources I got is a lot of good stuff. Ooh, my command center upgraded to level 6. Initial power. I don't get it. It's a world mission. Alright, I'll worry about that in a bit. Events. Okay. Alright, well, we might as well do this as well. See, now stuff is in color. Yes, PM me on Discord. Khasino, hashtag 2011. But, so one of the things that you get with the codes is basically equivalent in this game of, like, premium orb fragments, except in this game, there's all different, what you'd call orbs. And, the one that I really understand is, the crew members. So I'll show you what I'm talking about here. First, let me this mail. Apparently I got a ton of stuff. I don't even know where all this stuff came from. I don't know. Oh, that event, the individual ranking. Yeah, I don't know. And then, okay, there was a bunch of alliance stuff and a bunch of battle stuff. And let me see what my alliance needs. I will make my own alliance. Oh, by the way, when you create a character, you want to be in Nebula 18, like Nebula M 1018 is how you're actually on my server.
Hey, Casino, how do I change to your Nebula?
I guess, well, so you have to start a new account in that Nebula, I believe. Let me see real quick. I'm looking at a video of it. So
I am not going to start a new account.
Well, you'll get a ton of free stuff and you'll actually be able to ally with me, so I would. But settings.
Yeah, but I'm significantly further along in the game than you.
New game. Yeah, so settings, new game, and then choose the...
Can't they just transfer me to a different Nebula?
I'm afraid they cannot. But apparently it's an advantage. Yes, I can. Let me answer this person. Here you go.
I legitimately... I put in so much time in this.
Galaxy codes, here you go. Patrick will take the codes, here you go.
Like,
Tyson,
what level are you
here's
just...
the codes.
Oh, yeah, I'm so...
Bella, are you going to be around long enough to, if I send you the list of codes, to hook people up with it, just so I don't have to keep picking up my phone to hand out codes to people? But so no, I'm Nebula M1018. Again, I am Nebula M1018. And alright, so so now I'll send them to Bella, and if anyone else wants them, you can message Bella. But you get a ton of free stuff. And, okay, so I've teleported to the Alliance. I'm not entirely sure if that was smart.
It would make more sense for you to reset and join my Nebula.
I am already familiar with my account, and I can stream from my account.
Fine.
Sorry. I believe you that you're further along, but we'll get you up to speed pretty quick.
What's your power? I'm probably not going to rest.
807.
All right, multiply that by 4.
Sounds about right. But I've been holding back. I've been holding back so I can stream a bunch of stuff. Okay, so let me go back to the spaceport here. And if I go to crew, so my favorite thing that I got from the codes that we put in is the currency that I need to recruit a bunch of crew. So I've already opened a handful of these, but as you can see, I have enough to open 50 of these. So I'm gonna put together a solid crew. I got one legendary crewmate already. So I don't know what the drop rates are, but let's see if we can get another legendary crewmate. That is not a legendary. I believe the colors are the same, with it going green, blue, orange. Just joined Masaki's alliance and it moved me over. I think it moved you to where he is, like, geographically speaking. But I think their nebula is the server. Dude, stop whining about your nebula. Are you talking to me? But alright. That guy got an excellent. That guy got an excellent. Not even getting a blue. Oh, there's a blue. Alright, there's an elite. There is an excellent. Okay, so you can get dupes, it looks like. Yeah, so 3 of those were dupes. I don't know how many there are in total either, but keep going. See if we can get a legendary. Okay, there's an excellent. There's an excellent. That's a back-to-back dupe right there. There's an elite. Okay. And another excellent. Okay, all dupes except for Bright and Kuzma. But so, like, they all have different, like, specialties and stuff. But yeah, there's a lot to know in this game. And alright, we start off with an elite on this one. Not bad. But yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. I like to be in a position where I can actually help and teach people. But I need someone to get me up to speed. I've been asking for a while. Oh, here we go. We got a legendary. This guy looks pretty gnarly. Is that a Kane? He's like the Dr. House. His name is Bolt. This guy's all logistics. But alright, got another legend. I'll take it. The legendary tier roommates get their own like intro video. This is Min Lee. I think you'll like some of the Asian names for the crew members, Masaki. My other.
I'm super racist. Why would I like that?
Because they're very
I'm just kidding.
Creatively done.
All right, fair enough. My brother's biological name was Min Soo Park.
Oh, there you go.
Question. What nebula are you?
1018. Okay, another elite and a dupe.
Is it M1018?
Yes.
I'm literally messaging the support and seeing if they can just transfer me.
I'll double check for you.
I just asked in the in-game chat and Discord if anybody, if you're allowed to do it.
Okay. All right, where is? Okay, that's whatever. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for. I'll ask here. Oh, okay, you asked. Okay, Bella's on it. All right, another excellent. Another excellent. Oh, an epic tier. Wu Zhangfei. He's all about that combat. Sweet. So I guess there's an epic tier. So I've gotten more legends than I have epics. I have 2 legends, and I think that's my second epic total, but I think they give you your first one. But sweet. Oh, I should also mention that this game has Chinese developers, so I was wondering, like, there are a good amount of Chinese named characters, but then I'm like, oh yeah, this game is made in China. Another epic. John Connor? His name is John Connor? Technically his name is John Smith Connor, but His name is literally John
Feel-
Connor. And
that feels like trademark infringement.
Wait. And his specialty is command.
Hmm.
I've been looking for John Connor. We found him. That's awesome.
I don't know where you're getting your RNG, but I haven't pulled a single good crewmate.
I pulled some. I have 2 legends, and I think that's my 3rd epic.
I've noticed.
But you got that list of codes, yeah? You're gonna get so much of the. Oh look, I just duped my epic that I had. She is all tech, and she's basically Doc Ock. Look at those things. She literally has like robotic arms coming out of her fanny pack. All right, I'm happy to have hit another epic. All right, interesting.
I like how they call their basics excellent. Look at this excellent tune you got.
Yeah.
Nice way of saying you got a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Masaki, it looks like you are screwed.
Well,
Not really.
well,
It's like he caught it, a couple days in. Am I crazy? Is it the glare in her eyes, or is she badly cross-eyed?
too bad they don't know what a whale I am.
Live pool, zoom and enhance.
Do they want my MSF receipts? You think that'll sway them?
Okay.
Hey, I spend money.
You never know.
If I'm them, I would ask if that was a commitment.
Yeah, these are codes that anyone can enter. Yes.
There legitimately hasn't been a single game that I've played on a mobile device that I haven't bought.
Zen Wenzhou.
Too much money. Spent too much money. I just opened.
I got another epic.
Fuck this
dude.
game.
Doing good. I don't know if it's better to use lower tier characters that you can actually star up, or if it's better to use higher tier characters that obviously you pull less frequently and therefore it's harder to star up. That's a question for someone who knows the game well. I'm Nebula M1018. Kobayakawa? That's this guy's name? Kobayakawa.
You say Kobayashi Maru?
Ooh. Hello, Rebecca. She's an epic. She's all about that logistics life. Okay. Can I hit another legendary? I only get a few more shots. Wait, that guy's name was Steve Harvey. Oh, another epic. Oh, and this guy's all about the combat too. Excellent. I think one of my legends works with that guy. So they have like synergy bonuses with the crew. I'm pretty sure I just on that pull hit an epic that my legendary needs. But I just want to verify. Oh,
Patrick, can you send me that?
Steve Harley. His name is Steve Harley. Not to be confused with Steve Harvey.
Bella, can you send me that code list?
I lost it.
Okay.
Just for you, not everybody else. You can still PM it to me.
So,
Okay.
I can,
Dumb bitch.
no, not that. I can star her up. Yeah. Because I had shards for her. Oh, that's a big power boost. I have her level 2. I don't know what the max level is, but... Okay, so she works with Captain Goodman
I don't want it, Bella.
and Hu Zhangfei. Did I get both of what I need to make my combatant legendary super awesome? Because if so, I am about that life. So let's make some swaps here. We're gonna bring in Captain Goodman, who I cannot advance, but I may upgrade, but let's assign him. See? Synergy bonus for her. And then we'll swap this guy out for... Is this her? Hu Zhangfei, yes. And can I advance her? No, I didn't think so. We'll assign her. Boom. But so I believe that because... okay, so we got Tech plus 5. And when crew is at level 15, we get another Tech plus 5.
Your Nebula 18.
Yes, 1018.
Well, there's no 10, but it said Nebula 18. So if you're not in this Nebula,
Oh no, sorry. So this is logistics plus 8, and when
Never
it's
playing this
4 or
game
more
again.
combatants, deputy skill activated. But so oh yeah, so this is my legendary Yiling Ding. I'm not joking. Her name is Yiling Ding, but she's gonna ding the shit out of people because she's a legendary combatant focused. I love it. But okay, so we need another combatant. I know you are epic, but do we have another epic combatant? How do I see what they are? He's primarily command, primarily logistics. He's already assigned. He's not primary combat. She's not primary combat. He's a mix. Oh, so Emma's a combatant. And then Andrea. I don't know about Andrea, but okay. Logistics, staff, engineer.
Patrick, can you send me that list?
Are you okay? He was logistics, staff, logistics. So I need. So what are you? You're an engineer, but wait, I thought I took you to level 2. You're not the one I took to level 2? Who was that?
Thanks, bitch face.
Who was the one I took to level 2? Thought it was her. It wasn't her. I don't know who I took to level 2, but that's okay. Now I guess we'll drop her. We'll put this guy as an advisor, even though he's not a combatant. But so how many of these are combatants? Okay, so this guy is an engineer. He's an engineer. Staff officer, logistics. Goodman is assigned and is combatant. So we'll just assign another combatant. And what are you? You're a staff officer. So we'll find another combatant. Engineer, staff officer, combatant. Is that enough combatants? Yes. Cool. Now we got 5 more combat and 3 more logistics. And now, again, I can't advance her in that way, but I can upgrade her. And I don't know if it's worth it to put everything into her. Let's see. She's deputy. I wish I knew how important it was. I don't know if it's better to keep them balanced or if it's better to pour everything into one person. But I'm gonna assume that it's a good idea to dump everything into her. So I hope that was wise. Okay. No intergalactic server jumping. Okay. Yes, that is correct. Nebula M1018. Alright, so having her up, so her combat is up to 23, but with a 22 in logistics, so I'll take it. Deputy skill increases HP of warships, okay. And then this is increasing their armor. Okay, and when I star her up, I should be able to so those are 2 combatants. I believe, yeah, Captain Goodman is a combatant and Wu Zhangfei is a combatant. Wait, we shouldn't need, I don't need all these combatants. I can replace someone and still have that, I believe. Let's see. Okay, that's a 110-1 on tech. I don't know how important like a lot of the base level stuff is, but well, I guess if I can find someone with synergy bonuses with the characters that we already have, but it doesn't look like we have that open. Okay, well, I'm not really sure here. So I want to go with someone who's at least competent in combat, so we'll go John Connor. We'll go John Connor. Okay, that was a nice power boost. Okay, you can't drag and drop. And okay. Alright, so I've spent a good amount of time worrying about my crew. Excuse me. I'm allergic to the crew apparently. While having no idea what that means. Okay, there actually are a lot of these now.
Asteroids that possess high titanium metal polymers can be smelted into titanium steel.
Yep, this is resource gathering here. We're gonna gather it, but no, I want to send this ship. I don't know what the difference in these formations are. Really, I know that I have a different flagship for them. It looks like we're trying to work on steel mining, so let me... Okay, I helped for now. Oh, and then there were help requests. Yeah, let me contribute to those help requests. What now? What? Oh, Alliance shop. 30% off this stuff. Doesn't matter. I can't afford any of it. I could get some interface substance, but or I could get some build speed up 5 minutes. Shipbuilding speed up 1 minute. That actually looks pretty cheap. Oh, guess I can only buy that once. Alright, well I might as well then. Okay. So from what I remember, the more of this that you open on the spot, the more of it that like someone can come steal from you basically. But so I'm not sure if I should be holding on to it or opening it. Swift Mixeline, basically as soon as you finish the tutorial, you'll go to your account and it'll say right here. And if it doesn't say the one you're looking for, you'll go to settings, I guess manage account, and then new game. And when you go to new game, then you can pick your server. Alright, we will do more of that. For the mission. Oh, okay. Grab that stuff. Okay. Beat the tactical training base.
Training bases are said to be the original training facilities of the Empire, utilizing tons of self-repair fleet.
The audio is all jacked up right now. I agree, Swift Mixeline. Attack. Yeah, we'll send this fleet. I don't know what's going on with the audio right now. Oh, really? What the heck? So you don't get to choose what server you get put on, and then you have to wait an hour to switch? That's super lame. If you want that list, either PM Bella or me on Discord. For whatever reason you're not finding Bella, I will hook you up. Oh, might have an actual expert. Mine isn't restricted. Why are they saying my code is restricted? My code ain't restricted. I gotcha. I appreciate that, Zach. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, I'm winning this barely. Sweet. In 10 minutes, someone is going to hop on voice and help us get good. Someone who has a lot of experience with the game. Hooray! Alright. Get your sponge brains ready. What is this? I'm not ready for an alliance war yet. Okay, they're returning. That was 1 out of 2. Complete building 6 destroyers. Okay, let's go to shipbuilding. Oh. What? That's a Cerberus class. That's a Kraken class destroyer. So there's a destroyer, a cruiser, and a frigate. So they said 6 of these. So normally you wait for these, but I still have some speed ups, so I'll use them for now to move this along. And then it said 6, so we'll do that again here. But normally the solution there is to just be patient and build them over time. But just so you can see, that got that done, so now we unlock this. Our new account on 18, welcome. Yeah, it looks like it's dumping a lot of you guys in a 20. I'm sorry about that, I didn't know they did this. The list of codes, you want to DM Bella or myself? Bella if possible, but if you can't find her, you can DM me. Complete building 2 cruisers. All right, I'm gonna speed up 1. And then I'm gonna start building the 2nd. And we shouldn't have to speed that one up. Hopefully we'll have enough to do. Oh, what was the 3 things that got added to other? These alien spirit teleport beacon shards. I don't know what those are. I don't know what any of these things are. Okay, that was worth Quarium though. Okay. Whatever happened with this? Wait, don't I already have yeah, what are they doing? Okay, we've gathered that much. Well, so I'm already good. Oh, this isn't controlled by an alliance? Cool. So I know this can be sped up. Sure, for 1 hour for only 50? Sure. That's not a bad value. Okay, cool. But so there's another mission that basically says we want to gather where was that? Oh, and I need to build 20 frigates. Oh man. Yeah, there's any resource to reach 25,000. I really wish I could gather faster. I should probably invest in the ability to gather resources faster if I had to guess. But okay, so that's already being done. So let's do the other mission. Let's challenge the what was it? The tactical training base. We'll challenge that again with this squad. But I'm so glad that I poked around and tried all those codes and found so many that worked. I was like, I got a hunch. What's your command center level? I think like 6. I'm actually brand new. Okay. All right, so in 36 seconds, this fleet will get there. I wonder, is this because it can only hold so much? That must be it. Is it has? Oh, okay. That's what it means by like load size. So that can't actually ferry that much of it. I got it. I got it. No, you're not. You have a command. All right. There are a lot of battles that you play out, but these are battles that are being conducted automatically. It always makes me nervous. This training base is always like we're just barely able to take it down. And then I know you have to repair ships, but interestingly, I've never had to repair after any of these fights yet. You have to repair during the tutorial. And I know in other RTSs that I've played, when you like send your units out like this, you have to repair them like decently often, or a bunch of them are like wounded and don't perform as well, but I don't know. Okay. So that took care of that. Upgrade building 1 times, complete explore 5 times, complete building 20 frigates, help alliance 20 times. Okay, do that. Thank you for that. By the way, the packs in this game crack me up. They're definitely not expensive, but as you can see, they're 1,642% off. They all look like this, so it's like was $81.94, now $5. Like if you say so, man, you say so. But they're all, you know, 5 or 10. This is actually a very expensive one. Oh, do they go up in tier? 20, 30, 60. Ah, that makes more sense. Every section has a 5, a 10, a 20, a 30, and a 60. Oh, you have to buy the previous pack first. Oh. So this pack used to be $831. And you could only get it after you bought the 439, the 252, the 181, the 99, and the 54. Holy crap. But they do give you a nice return on the premium currency. So I'm sitting on 15 bucks worth of premium currency right now. That's good to know. I think a lot of that was from those codes. But okay. So, back to the mission. Can I upgrade a building yet? Let's take a look. Oh, it just was like, hey, pick this one. So if I speed this up 1 minute, so what I like is you get it as soon as it gets down to 5 minutes, you get it for free. So do I not have any 1 minute? How do I not have any speed up 1 minute? Well, that's okay. I'll have it in 50 something seconds. Get some damaged units if you kill space pirates, but not a lot if they, in the conquering events, you get a lot of wounded. So you have experience with this game? Because if you have experience with this game, I'm gonna need your help. What is this talking about? Progress reward? Okay. Well, at least you'll get to see. Here's a battle I actually get to conduct, so let's jump into this. I should probably have stuff going in the background that I don't know. Oh. What? Yeah, let me use my awesome one. There we go. This game has been out for like a month. Oh, I don't know how you would, how would you click and drag to zoom in on this? I don't know. I know there's you can set up a thing in the controls, but all right, we got the missiles going out. Wait for it. Bam! That was a really well placed barrage right there. All right, I can't reinforce yet. It's probably a bad idea, but I like taking my flagship and getting like right up in their grill, basically. Oh, I can reinforce now. Okay, we're about to come under fire. As soon as the reinforcements arrive, I feel like we're always doing fine. I know there's a way to do pinch control. I haven't actually looked at what that is, but I know it can be done. All right, so that's a win. And a 3-star. 50 flagship data chip. I'll get my, oh, someone just helped me. Is my, I'll jump right back into the campaign, but prefer to shoot them from outside their range. I like to shoot them like as they're spawning, basically. So this, if you're around a click speed up free, then you get it on the spot. But okay, so that enabled me to complete that. Okay. Daily mission. Okay, we're close to the next one. Upgrade tech 1 times. All right, let's research. I don't know why it's recommending this, but I do like that you can ask for help from your alliance for all these things and get the maximum speed ups on stuff. Okay. Alright, we'll go back to a campaign mission. But yeah, I have so many questions about, like, there's so many different ways to progress, and I don't know which ones are worth the most time and attention. Like, I'm sure, like, with every game, certain methods of progression make very big differences, and certain other methods of progression make very small differences. But I have no idea what's optimal. Okay, alright, okay, alright. We lost our shields pretty quick. I think shields recharge, but until they do. Oh my god, that did 72? Holy crap. I love how, like, all the other ships just pick up position and hold, but I'm just, like, whipping around and doing donuts around the other ships. I think you can increase the speed of your flagship. Don't quote me on that, but I believe you can.
Through research, yes.
I know you can upgrade, like, the actual equipment on it as well. What is that? Is that a boss fight? Hold on. That looks like a boss fight. What is this? Okay, Ethereum, flagship data chip, campaign medal. I don't know if it's better to, like, hold your skills or use them immediately. I'd assume using them immediately. Well, that... Okay, so I just neutralized that whole wave. I wish I understood, like, exactly how the whole reinforcement thing worked as well. Right, it does sound that way, doesn't it? Alright, I'm holding this for... Right... Can I hit them both? That looked like it hit them both. Alright, let's get the good reinforcements. The Kraken class. You know we gotta go with the Kraken class destroyers. But I'm sure, like, certain units are strong against certain other types of units. I do have a sponsor link, yes. Let me get that for you. Here is my link, and then I also have a code that gets you a ton of stuff when you join the game. But that code... Oh. Okay, can't reinforce yet. But that code, let's just say there's a lot of other codes as well. More destroyers. Boom. Oh, yeah, go. What the heck? Because I can. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can do 2 times speed, by the way. I should have been doing that. Why is this one purple? Did I not what's this? Basic module strengthen the HP and entire structure of the spaceship? I'm not sure if I should just go through the whole chapter or not. But so I have 201 of these campaign medals. I don't know if I should be saving them for something or what. But yes, that's correct. Game's not doing so well in the ratings department. Last I saw it was a 4.9. It was doing incredible. But again, it's only been out a month, so I don't worry about that too much. Like, it's, for me, it hasn't been buggy or anything, so I'm not sure what the criticisms would be. But it's been a very clean game. I'm not saying it's 100% bug free. I don't know. There's probably a couple, but nothing I've run into. But all right, so I'm gonna speed up this cruiser because okay. Alright, I'll get that in 2 minutes because I have to build 20 of the frigates. And I have to do some exploring, but I did want to look at where was it? Flagship? I want to equip stuff. I mean, it doesn't hurt to what's the difference between these? Plasma light? I think it's saying it's on my other ship? I don't know. Can't install in the currently selected slot. But I can install there. Oh, no, here. I think? I don't know. I don't know how to equip this. Okay, I was able to equip it. So that's helping this, but I don't know if I just took a piece of gear off my other one. Okay, it looks like I did. But I want more gear for my flagship. I don't know how to get it, but I want it. How do I get more gear from my flagship? Is it in the outfitting depot? I need to get my command center to level 12? Yikes. Okay, I need my defense center to go up. And then I need my, I also need my, my military dock to go up 2 levels. Okay, I'm not going to use the double building queue yet. Okay, I guess I got that done. Collect all chapter rewards. Okay.
Quick, Greg, stop eating. Hurry up. Help me out.
Help her out.
Is there a something the mighty and
No! The outfit factory is too big!
girl.
You really are such a waste.
Okay, we researched that. We cleared that campaign. We started upgrading the flagship dock. Oh no. Is it gonna let me now? Okay, well now I have to do this. Yeah, unfortunate, but that's okay. When they make you do it for the story, it goes a lot faster. Okay. Yeah, I needed to kill some pirates anyway, so.
Small marauders are the weakest space pirates from level 1 to level 5 and are commonly seen in the star system. We can always make a huge profit by defeating them.
Works for me. Easy victory, and in no time at all. Start researching frigate XP while that fight's going on. Okay, got that going on. Okay, thank you. And for the missions, thank you for that. Okay. And we're gonna defeat some space pirates, so that'll move that one along. Okay, that's from the Explorer. Someone in my alliance need help? Yes, happy to help. Captain Iran. To switch nebulas, you go here, and then settings, manage account, new game. And I believe you can do it 1 hour after you have made a new account. Okay, let's go. I don't know the difference between the galaxy and the star system, but let's beat up some more small marauders. Easy victory, 5 seconds. I'm in.
What's the name of your alliance?
I haven't made an alliance because I was told it would be more advantageous to join.
Stronger alliance. Okay, that's fair. What alliance did you join?
They are called USF, United Space Fed, and they're only level 2, so they're probably actually not that strong. But they have one spot. I'll eventually make my own, but
I am in.
all right, let's beat up some more marauders. Even in this game, I just keep beating up marauders.
I am literally right next to you now.
You trying to fight?
I'm going. I kind of want to now.
I don't know. Well, I know you can attack other players. Oh, I see you in the chat. Oh, did you just join the alliance?
Did.
Oh, you did. Okay, we got that done. Missions. That got us this. 200 revitalizer for energy. Alright, I will do the 5 investigations. Oh, and I need to... Oh, I can gather resource on planets, and I can gather a resource of a larger amount. Chapter reward? Sure. What? Uh-oh. Okay. Not telling me my chances of success. Alright, we got that done. Got that done. I'm doing it right now. No. But where were we? Get back to the battle. Wait, where? Oh, you're attacking those pirates?
Me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Find this person. Okay. Alright, we got a big fight going down here. This event, I saw it last night. This event's been waiting a while. I don't know if I can beat it though. I don't know if you have the option to play these fights manually. Well, I am winning. Oh, that makes more sense that the shield goes down first. Okay. So they're still trying to chew through my shield. Okay. Urgent message. Okay. Dispatch. Find him. Upgrade dispatch center. Get now free.
Make sure you have the dispatch chips.
I don't know what that means. Okay. Take me back there. Wait, where was that? Where was the dispatch? I thought that was part of this. Okay, that's done now.
Dispatch is all the way to the right.
Oh, I didn't realize you could scroll. Making a lot of sense. Why can't I get now free? Oh, I don't have dispatch chips. Well, there you go. Well, I'll buy one. Because now I can upgrade it for free. Okay, now I'll need a lot more, but at least that was cheap and quick to do. Okay, military dock needs to be upgraded. Oh, all right. Sec. Okay. All right. I think an expert is on hand. But okay. Get reward. Get reward. Get reward. Back to daily mission. Let's build 20 frigates. Cool, thank you. Frigates. Do I have heat ups ready to go for these? Sure. And how much of these do I have? Oh, I have enough for those, but I'll wait for now. This game's fine on my phone. Alright. Okay, so what happened there? An Imperial fleet. Okay. 46 thorium? Sweet. I wonder what your average daily thorium income is like. Okay.
Good evening.
Good evening. Must be the ghost.
I am indeed the one and only.
And I'm gonna take a gander and guess you're also an Aussie.
Yes. East Coast.
East Coast Aussie, or formerly Aussie, now on the East Coast?
No, East Coast. East Coast Aussie.
Gotcha. Well, I apologize for my cultural insensitivity here. I don't know the difference between an East Coast Aussie and a West Coast Aussie. Is there like is that a thing?
About 3 hours.
Right, but I mean, like, are there like big cultural differences or a very different accent or?
Not really. It's more, in terms of accents, you more have country and city. So, country people will have a bit thicker accent than me, and sure, all the Aussie slang that you guys have heard, it usually comes from those types of people. But no, this is city accent. So,
right on. I can tell you, I have a bunch of viewers in Australia, and very good friends with at least a couple of the content creators for the primary game that I play, who are either in Australia or formerly from Australia. And so far, everyone I've met from Australia has been an awesome person.
Are you an Aussie Rules football fan?
I am, yeah.
There's an American, I think, that played college basketball that plays Aussie Rules football. I can't remember his name.
Mason Cox.
There you go.
I know because he plays for my favorite football team that I support. So
there you go. He, I don't know if you're familiar with. Are you familiar with Pat McAfee? He's a former NFL.
Yes,
punter.
I've heard of him. Yes.
He they do a lot of coverage. They do more coverage than most on Aussie Rules football, and they actually have teams that they bet on.
Oh, absolutely. But I myself actually, as well as getting into Aussie Rules, I get into the NFL a lot as well.
There we go.
Yeah. I'm a cheesehead, so not the best season for us.
Ooh, that was I mean, if you were going to lose to a team, it's best to lose to the team that wins the Super Bowl. But that was a rough sled in the NFC Championship. You are correct.
Well, when you lose your running back in the first 5 minutes,
he fumbled. I could not believe how bad. Aaron Jones lights out all season. Sorry, Khasino. And then the one game where they need him to run the rock, he fumbles twice, forced by the same guy. The only bright side is that the guy that forced the fumble, Whitehead, got knocked out in the same play. At least you hit him back hard enough that you both are out. But yeah,
absolutely.
Hopefully, I hope the Packers re-sign him and don't try to, or at least franchise tag him, because unless you're going to trade up and draft a wide receiver in the first round, Aaron Rodgers is going to need Aaron Jones.
Yeah, no, we'd be very silly not to re-sign him. He's an absolute weapon for a second-year player.
Oh yeah, that was his third year.
Sorry, third year. Yes.
Yeah. So this is a sports season, and it'll be interesting to see how much like. My hope is that Aaron Jones doesn't like try to break the bank. Just like take a little bit less, but get paid well. I'm all about players getting paid, but like to keep the team together, like Devontae Adams just got paid, Aaron Rodgers just got paid. Like he can't ask for like Dalvin Cook or Alvin Kamara money. It's just not going to work out.
Then they're gonna. I think that just means it's not working
yet.
on anything, and it should always be working on something. I think.
Honestly,
yeah,
I'd want him to play on the if I'm a Packers fan, I want him to play on the franchise tag next year.
Absolutely, he's yeah. As much as Rodgers is like a franchise quarterback, he has the potential to be a franchise running back.
Oh yeah, though I will say, AJ Dillon, the last 4 games of the year, I was like, oh, now I see why you drafted this guy in the second round.
Yeah, like he stepped up in Jones's absence as well. I mean,
yep.
He's a big boy, and to move and cut like he does reminds me. Who was it? I think it was Derek Lewis or
Derek Lewis is a good comparison. I was gonna say because he doesn't run like head down. He runs very upright, and he's pretty big. His running style reminds me of Adrian Peterson.
A young Adrian Peterson, absolutely.
Yep, exactly, which is a good comparison to have.
Well, absolutely. No, I think Packers will be onwards and upwards. I do think if it was a Packers Buccaneers Super Bowl that we would have given them a lot more of a game than Patrick Mahomes did.
Oh my gosh. Patrick Mahomes, it only looked like Patrick Mahomes played poorly. Patrick Mahomes is the only reason the Chiefs even had a chance in that game. The left Eric Fisher going out was basically them giving, that was the end of the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl was going home to the Bucs regardless. But when they basically had to reshuffle that entire offensive line, so they had the right and left tackle had not taken meaningful snaps at that position all year.
Hey, Khasino, I think
if you couldn't tell,
because every crew member I've recruited has been a girl so far.
What about it?
Every crew member I've recruited so far has been a chick. I haven't gotten a single dude.
Right, but did you see you can change your profile to be a girl?
Yeah. It just didn't have anything about that in the intro. So I was through all the stuff being like, oh, I guess Bellafox is a burly dude.
You're just
cool.
so ready to be a guy.
So how long have you guys been playing for?
Less than 24 hours, pretty much.
I remember that new excitement. It was a long time ago for me.
Right, that's why we have you.
I held from server 2.
Yeah, that's about as fresh as you can be. Now I will say you're saying new player excitement, and there's some new player excitement, but I think more than new player excitement, there's new player confusion for me. I have a very small amount of RTS experience. The only RTS that I've played in the last 5 years that I took even kind of seriously and tried to understand what was going on was Game of Thrones made one. I think it was called Game of Thrones Conquest. Oh no, okay. Sorry, no, it was Game of Thrones Beyond the Wall. Sorry, it was Game of Thrones Beyond the Wall. And oh my god, my flagship is getting lit the hell up. Sorry, as soon as I get out of this battle, I'll ask the questions I'm meaning to ask. But basically, there's just so many things I could be working on or focusing on, and I have no idea. I play other games where when you have nothing to compare things to, I don't know if 1% resource gathering speed or 1% flagship HP. I have no idea which one of those is actually of more help to me in the scheme of things.
So the best thing about this game, and I mean, our server opened up just for reference about 6 or 7 months ago.
Whoa, I thought the game's only been out for about a month, so that's a soft launch?
Yeah, we got in in the early testing phase. So I think the first 4 servers were before the game came out. Server 1, so the very first server, they started, I think, about 3 weeks before us. And we started, I think, in September. So, or, early September, I think it was. And there's definitely so much going on. Like, I could definitely talk for hours about each and every strategy and flagships and crew and everything like that.
You're more than welcome to.
Well, I mean, it does help. I mean, for you guys, like, rather than just being a regular server player, like, I'm a R5 of a top 3 alliance, so we've been there and done everything.
Yeah, that's supremely helpful.
But basically, when you have so much fresh content in front of you, it's vital. Obviously, you want to build as quick and early as you can. But you sort of have to have a vision of where you want to go. So I assume you guys are all in the same alliance, like you play together?
We are not currently. I will make an alliance, but I've been hesitant to make an alliance because I don't even know like the right direction for anything yet. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, probably best if I guess you sort of point me where you want me to start.
Right. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is if you had something on standby where you're like, oh, I definitely want to say this immediately to any new players, you're welcome to. But yeah, if you, I did not bring you here like, okay, make a speech. I have more than enough questions to keep throwing them at you until you get annoyed and eventually leave us. So, as soon as I wrap up this battle, I will ask. But I guess on the subject of battle, so obviously, like, I'm actually piloting this battle, but then, like, when I go kill space marauders, I don't have to pilot the battle, and then this is the campaign. So what are the battles that you actually pilot versus battles that you don't pilot? Like, do I have an option to pilot the marauder battles to make them go quicker, or?
No. So campaign is the only one where you sort of pilot the battles.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I know.
That's interesting.
Outside of campaign, whether you're doing marauders or you're taking on someone else's base, or there's obviously gates and strongholds as well, which can be really fun and challenging. I really enjoy campaign. I think it was excellent. Just not quite enough levels. But as starting out, I remember in SLF. So that's the name of my alliance. Sorry. We were the first alliance to reach level 5. Benefits of making an alliance straight away and getting a solid team together are really good, because if you can be more coordinated, like with your fleets, with your strength, everything like that, you can work towards getting into the center way quicker than as a sort of lone player, if that makes sense.
It does. Now, when you say get to the center, I had a feeling. So, if we look at the whole galaxy, I wish I remembered how to zoom out. Let me see if I can figure out how to zoom out.
Control minus.
Let's try that. Control minus.
Well, mine works.
Oh, I can use the mouse wheel. So.
Yeah. True.
Oh, okay, but it does have to be control mouse wheel. Okay, so okay. But okay, so when you say get to the center, so I figured, so with the whole galaxy, you want to be the alliance occupying the center of the galaxy.
Well, see, up until a couple of weeks ago, the centre was still closed or under development. So we've been sitting whilst being in the centre, not being actually able to, I guess, compete for it. So there's, unlike star systems and strongholds and stuff that you see outside of the centre, centre isn't like how to explain it? A single event where you need 1 billion power to conquer it. It's there's an event called Defend Galaxy where you'll notice surrounded by the center is 4 I guess guard outposts, if you will, and you have to conquer one of those. And basically in this Defend Galaxy event, the quicker you do that, more points you get. And this event's run over a couple of days, mind you. And whoever has the most points is actually deemed the center winner.
Oh, okay, so you can't... well, can you attack the other alliances to stop them from being able to win their PvE objectives?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So phase 1 is pretty much getting yourself a guard tower. So in our server, we have 4 alliances in the center. I mean, we do things a little bit differently to most servers. We're all actually allies, which can sound alliances? Boring, but yep. So the top, I think we have 8 of the top 10 are allies. So, but I mean, our reasoning and perspective for that is we know that server versus server is going to come to the game, and yeah, there's a little rumor mill for you.
Ooh.
So it probably won't come to the later servers for a lot longer, but server 1 and 2, it will probably come hopefully in the next month or so. And yeah, our perspective is the long game. So us as a server is gonna try and knock number 1 off. You're all actually
on the same team, yeah. So rather than squabbling with one another, we want to be ready to blast the other servers.
Yeah, absolutely. And as I said, it can sound boring, but because phase 1 of this Defend the Galaxy is conquering the guard tower, phase 2 is I guess your opportunity to attack the other alliances guard tower, gain yourself more points to win the event. But we share it around, so the event is run every 2 weeks, and we just have it on rotation. Just keep the peace. We still do a lot of raiding outside the inner circle, so yeah, it's not super boring at all. Exploring the galaxy is fun. Sure you guys noticed in your events tab, you have 50 energy to spend every day.
I'll get to that. I did want to say, so far it seems like a lot of what you're discussing is kind of out of reach for people who've been playing for about a day. So
I know. Sorry about that. I get a bit excited about the center because it's you've spent so long getting to there. But
right.
Yeah, maybe if you fire off a question, I probably make it a bit easier for me.
Oh, definitely. Like I said, I got plenty of those. So for starters, trying to understand. So approximately how many star systems are in a galaxy? Do you know?
So you get your final reward at 1,500. So that's for prospecting and investigating, etc. Overall, there is about 1,632 different systems in the galaxy.
Okay. And then do they open up new servers automatically when they reach like a saturation of players?
That's not something that's ever been said to us. They seem to just release them at random. Yeah, so
I just
don't
figure
have
like
any
a
light to
given
shed on
star
that one.
system. No problem. Is there a limit to how many players can be in a star system? Do you know?
No. So our server is I guess, participated in the biggest war that Infinite Galaxy has seen. So that was a 9 alliance war, if you will.
Jesus. War of
We
the Nine
had
Kings.
hundreds of players in the same star system. So no, there's absolutely no limit. As many as you can fit.
Okay, good to know. And so you've been playing for a bunch of months. Have you explored all the star systems, or is that something that just takes a preposterous amount of time?
So I'm sitting at about 1,000. But I was really slack with it early on, which, especially if you're starting out as a new player, it's really beneficial to make sure you do your 50, use your 50 energy every day. Because every time you prospect or investigate in a star system, you get free resources. But you gain resources from it, and your biggest goal in this game should be to gather as many resources as you can to build really quickly. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna
so I
talk about that.
hope that answers.
It does. So I'm gonna make an alliance real quick. So we'll call it Khasino Dojo, and it will be only enter letters, numbers, and punctuation. Okay.
You're gonna make me leave an alliance again?
Yes. Okay. What should our abbreviation be? KHA, KNO, KSO.
How many letters is it supposed to be?
3 for the abbreviation.
KHS.
KHS. Okay. Alright. And we'll make it apply to join. And the flag. How do I change the flag? Okay. We'll make our flag. We'll go with one that looks like this. And the icon will be. We got some cool ones. Let's go. That one looks like that looks like the eye necklace from Yu-Gi-Oh! But
Yeah, I'm looking at them as well.
oh, okay, and we can change this, and then we can change the flag color too. There's not a good orange, which is really my color scheme. And there's not really a black here either, so we're gonna have to improvise. I can't use my existing color scheme. We'll go with like a purple and yellow, I guess. Well, that one's kind of Star Trek-y.
Do you like Star Trek?
Actually, I'm a Star Wars guy personally. Not that they have to be competing things, but
Me too.
oh, that randomized it. Dang it.
I'm the only Trekkie I know.
Just Trekkies are losers.
All right. Oh man, 500 corium to make my own alliance? That's steep.
So salty.
Well,
I've done it twice.
You
Khasino.
do.
Jesus.
You
You've
do
done
get
it twice?
so many more rewards from being in an alliance. I will
right,
say that.
I was in an alliance though. I left to make my own, but all right. So here's a good thing to ask you. Alliance tech. Are certain things higher priority for newer players than others?
Is now following.
So in Alliance Tech, what we focused on early was a gathering sort of stuff. So whether it's your planet extraction or your mining, those are really helpful.
It looks like everything is extraction except for spaceport construction and research speed.
You should.
But remember, you've got 3
my
tabs there
application.
as well.
Oh, okay. So you did everything in the first tab, for sure.
Yep. And then we went to the others tab. So you'll see rally formation, help time,
Aside your fleets in
dispatch.
battle. I can't approve you. You said then you went to rally time and dispatch?
Yeah. So the things that will help you immediately help, I guess, gather more resources and events as an alliance is your alliance territory. You want to make sure you're upgrading that. That means your alliance can own more star systems, which every day at server reset, you guys get resources from your systems. So, for instance, SLF, we have 21 territories and we get, I think, 300,000 of every resource every day. It's really helpful. It's definitely, as a young alliance, that's what I'd focus on, is your alliance territory, and your, if you can, because it is sometimes level limited, your rally formation and dispatch. Once you're on top of those 3, your planet extraction and your mining.
So I was going to do the extraction and the mining, but you said that should be secondary?
Yes, yep. So, forgive me, it's obviously been some months since we were a young alliance.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah.
Any guidance is better than no guidance.
Your alliance territory is most important. So,
say no more.
Said that has many benefits. Yeah, resource gathering should be your number one priority as young players and alliances.
Okay. So resource gathering. And so is there a window? I know I played another RTS where, like, if you were new enough, you couldn't be attacked just because you were too new, and it just wouldn't be fair for you to just start getting farmed immediately, basically.
There's not a protection at all as far as I know.
So if you were on this server, you could just start coming and blowing me up immediately?
Yes.
Wait, do I want to do planet extraction or mining?
Well, so he was saying the territory was most important.
As an alliance, territory is most important.
What tech?
And the way
that's under other. It's alliance territory under other. There's 3 tabs.
And the best way to,
done.
I guess, build up your alliance tech is obviously your alliance donations. So, as a bit of a guide, we ask everyone in SLF to donate minimum 1,500 a week.
1,500 what?
But just
dollars. Australian.
Well, if you'll notice, when you go to your alliance and you go your members tab, it has a weekly donate number there. So we ask everyone to get above 1,500 of that. So
does that require any corium?
Oh, you can use corium,
right,
but
can
you'll notice
that. It? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Your donation is the tech donation, but it refreshes over time.
Right. I was just wondering if they were such a high level alliance that they were like, you have to be at least a small spender.
They're the
no.
Are you guys the Legion of Cabal?
They have no idea what that means.
Maybe he does. Maybe he also plays Marvel Strike Force, Khasino.
I have no idea.
We were doing so well.
So basically, you can also earn alliance resources through every pirate that you guys decide to kill, as well as each time you guys rallied for the
my
campaign
alliance
simulator?
is 3 seconds old.
Okay, next steps, baby steps.
Yeah. So I did see in one of my like daily missions was to do an alliance rally for that thing.
Yes.
So is there like a minimum power, a certain amount of people we need for that? Should we schedule a time every day to do that?
Well, it does depend when your alliance is the most active. So for us, we usually do stuff from 20 server time to, say 1 a.m. Server time being GMT. And basically, with the campaign simulator, it has 10 levels. The higher, and they're all obviously higher strengths than the one before. And put it this way, no one's hit level 10 yet.
Whoa.
But the rewards are really good.
Even for not hitting all the way level 10?
Yeah. So, because basically the way it works is you select to rally on it, and you pretty much face waves of, Imperial forces until you all die.
So you're gonna all get wiped out.
Yes, but the thing to note is with the campaign simulator, there's no losses and no repairs. It's literally just a test of strength.
Okay.
Yeah, with a reward, I guess. That's how I'd put it. All right.
All right, so I understand that. So I can throw some more questions at you unless you had something else you'd wanted to cover.
Oh, absolutely. Just keep hitting me.
All right. 1 sec. My girlfriend asked me what I want for dinner. All right, answered. So when we go
His
back
answer
to the
is
spaceport,
vagina.
You should have that several times a day. They recommend a healthy serving size. That's why I always have your mom over. All right, so there are a ton of things.
You don't let him talk to you about your mom like that, man?
I was talking to you troll. All right.
He's notorious for not liking.
Okay.
Oh,
He does like a lot of
interesting.
Australian milk porn.
Listen, you're gonna believe his lies after everything you've heard him say.
We bonded over the NFL and Aussie rules football, bro.
He has got you beat there.
Oh, I'll be the first one to say I don't really carry a conversation about sports ball very well, or whatever you guys were talking about. I'm more of a video game guy myself. Except for MMA. I know MMA pretty well.
That is true. He's won me a significant amount of money in MMA.
I'm good at that.
Always need that guy that has the tips.
But that's you. But so there's a lot of things that you can upgrade. So I'm gonna just throw some things out. But I'm sure that certain things will make a big difference early, and certain things not as much. So I know you can upgrade your flagship. You can get gear for the flagship. You can actually like fortify or modify the flagship by giving it XP. So just kind of general advice here. Is it worth like I have some XP for flagships. Should I power up my existing flagship a lot, or should I hoard that until I can get a new flagship?
So it's actually, flagships are actually quite complicated. It's for me, you start the game off with a Hercules and an Argo, I believe. And maybe Nemesis.
That is correct. I have a Hercules and Argo, and I might get a Nemesis shortly. I'm not sure, but that's exactly right.
So I still use my Hercules. And fortifying it raises, obviously, the flagship's level. The higher the level, more beneficial it's going to be in battle. Particularly campaign is where flagships and flagship weapons and stuff are really important, because you'll notice how you guys have crew that does not affect a campaign at all. So it's all raw flagship power.
What does crew impact?
crew impacts, well, the benefits of it impacts pretty much everywhere else outside of campaign. So campaign is pretty much just a flagship test, if you will.
Interesting. Okay.
So pretty much as a brand new player, you should be investing in your Hercules. So it is a solid flagship in an outside campaign.
Okay, but I want you to keep going on that because I'm sure there's a lot to talk about on flagship. But so just at face value, obviously you want to work on both. But if I was like, I have 20 minutes to play and I'm really going to do a deep dive and try to put a lot of effort and resources toward one thing, it sounds like I'm better
Hercules.
off. Well, right, but it sounds like if I had to choose between powering up my flagship or powering up my crew, it sounds like I'd rather invest in my crew overall.
Well, it depends what your goal immediately is. So by putting time and effort into your flagship, you'll get through more campaigns.
Okay.
And that'll obviously earn you more rewards, as well as having the benefit of, I guess, a higher starting strength. Which, whether you're attacking pirates or you're getting together with your friends to take a new star system or attack a gate, strength early on is really important for younger players and alliances, simply because you have to protect yourself. There isn't like a newbie shield.
Right. Or you can keep buying those items that make you unable to be attacked.
Yes, well, all that.
I don't believe I've been attacked yet. I don't know if that's because I'm lucky or no one's found me or it's not worth the time.
Attacks generally, in our server anyway, they don't really happen as much because when you attack someone's base, you take permanent fleet losses. And as you get into the game more and more, you'll realize that losses are really frustrating and annoying. So I'm on a new server though. It'd be a bit of a free-for-all. Certainly if I was starting on a new server, I would be.
You'd be attacking other players?
So yeah, the best. Yeah, absolutely. Because when you attack someone, you can steal a percentage of their resources, which obviously has its benefits when you're trying to build up as quick as you can. Yeah, pretty much key to success in the early part when you're just starting out as a new player is coordination. So attacking things at the same time, donating to the same alliance tech, to get it leveled up quicker.
Okay. So
yeah,
does it make sense for me and one of my alliance mates to find a solo new player and start hammering them?
Probably not straight away, no. Unless you're going to win quite comfortably.
Right, okay.
I wouldn't do it. Simply because you'll take losses on your first day, and they're really annoying to replace, and it'll be a bit disheartening. So, plan your attacks, I guess, is the advice there.
Okay, plan your attacks, noted. Now with the shipbuilding, and these may be related concepts, they may not be. When it comes to shipbuilding, so down here at the bottom, there's Falcon, Griffin, and Phoenix class, and then I'm guessing that when I click the arrow over to the right, these are just rank 2, just better tier.
Yes, yep, they're tiered ships. Yep.
So eventually, I want to get all the way to these final level Jormungand class cruisers and Cthulhu class destroyers and stuff.
Yes. So, other than a couple of really big spenders on server 1 and 3, most players only ever get to tier 8 or 9 ship-wise.
Where does it tell you which tier it is?
Well, you just go by the dots, so...
8, 9. Okay, so it's tier 10, okay.
So tier 10 is your Hydra class frigate to your, I don't even know how to say that, Cthulhu class. Yeah. And Jorgman class. So those are your tier 10s.
Right. But so you
take a lot of effort to get to.
You said most people are at tier 8, or you said the spenders were at tier 8?
So the big spenders are already Command Center 30, which resource-wise is nearly impossible for the average player to get up there. Most people will probably get to level 22 or 23 or 25 if you're really hardcore. Those are definitely obtainable. But basically, yeah, with your shipbuilding, you want to move through the tiers as quick as you can.
What limits you? Like once you're
from
at 24,
going to the higher levels?
Yeah, is it you're getting attacked too much, or you're spending the resource on other things, or?
It's resources. So biggest thing about this game is it is pretty hard on resources, unless you have everything down to a fine art, I guess. So level 28 costs about 70 million titanium and deuterium, like 40 million nickel, 30 million plasma.
To reach it once? Oh, okay. And the only way to have that on hand, well, okay, so let me back up. This might be a super newbie question, but so as you can see, I have 2 million of each. When I get them in my depot, I get them in crates and I just open them. I'm gonna guess that's a bad idea, because that'll mean what I have on hand for someone to be able to steal. And if I leave them in the crates, they won't be able to steal them.
Correct. So, I mean, that is one good thing. Is a certain percentage of resources are protected, but definitely only open. Shouldn't have to open crates for. Yeah, you shouldn't have to open too many crates as a new guy for a little bit, and I encourage you to hold on to them as long as you can. But yeah, open them on a needs by be basis.
Okay. Hoard resource crates.
Yep. Resource crates are your best friend.
Skilled at hoarding resources.
I actually am. He's trolling me.
Might be good at this game.
He's trolling me because I don't do it in my primary game, but I'm perfectly capable of hoarding resources.
Believe it when I see it.
You're one to talk about being patient. Anyway.
What are you talking about?
Another discussion for another day. We have a guest. So over on the right, I'm sure I'll eventually unlock this third section or third formation, but in the meantime, I have 2, and so there's all these sliders for like the Griffin class and the Falcon class and the Nidhogg class. Do I have good reason to want to also a couple questions? Is there a reason to have some of them held back versus all committed? And then also, since I can have, it looks like up to 5, but since I have 2 right now, I have like my main one, which is my Hercules, that I've been putting all the gear into the flagship. I've been like leveling up the flagship. I've been committing every ship that I've built to that fleet. Whereas the second one has next to nothing. It's like very bare bones. It has 2 cruisers with it. Okay, 5 and 1, but it doesn't have a lot. Is that optimal to have a front-loaded one, or do I want them balanced? Or
definitely better to have them front-loaded. More often than not, and especially until you get to an advanced level, and you're able to, I guess, fill those fleets. Definitely just have one heavy loaded one. So you'll notice, not to go too far off track, but with mining and everything like that, you can only mine as much, I guess, as your ships can carry. So that's the load. Mm-hmm. And for me, if I was you guys when I started out, I'd have one ship with all my one fleet with all my latest and greatest, and that's going to be your battle fleet. And with my second fleet, I would put it with the Argo, and there's a little trick with the game. Tier 2 destroyers, so that's the middle. They're really fast and easy to build and have a lot of load. And they're really good for just mining fleets. So since some of you guys might already be getting towards tier 2,
I think I have.
I definitely consider once you've built or continued to build your first fleet, that until you unlock a third, you use your second fleet for mining. Really easy just to pick a resource that you think you might need or that you want to mine, and just set it if you're going to bed or you're going offline for a while, or little things like that can be really helpful when you're trying to push out upgrades, because you don't need to physically be there to do it.
Right. And yeah, so you'll leave them overnight mining a bunch of stuff. So run me through this. This is I know we're kind of bouncing around here, but so when you're gonna sign off for the night, you obviously want to leave as many things going overnight as you can. So what's the full checklist of like, I've got everything running overnight so I can sign off now?
So basically, if you have we're going to use the example of you having 2 fleets ready to go. So with your first fleet, I'd send that to mine a planet. You get 500 mining energy a day, and each planet will have a different resource that you can mine. And obviously there's, techs and like research techs and everything like that to make it quicker and all that sort of stuff, which is another time. But basically, you want to have one of your fleets off mining a planet for a resource, and then your other fleet, you'll notice there's asteroids, whether it's titanium or deuterium, or I don't think you guys will have nickel yet, but
right, not yet.
Basically, send your other fleet to mine that. You may only get 100, 100 or 200,000. I guess of that resource overnight, but that adds up over time and can put you.
It's an advantage.
Even in a month, even in a month, like if you're not being religious with it, but if you're, keeping an eye on it, and rather than just having them sit there do nothing, have them gain resources, you can be, upgrades ahead of everyone else because they're trying to find resources and you already have them. So definitely mine as a new player, very helpful. And obviously having more resources and more upgrades means you're going to be better protected against other players and alliances that might want your stuff.
All right, and so while your fleets are off mining a planet or mining an asteroid, can they be attacked?
It can be attacked on an asteroid, but that is pretty rare.
All
People, especially newer players trying to discover the game, aren't going to really look at asteroids. They're more going to look for your base.
But it might be the opportunity. Well, so if you notice your fleet is being attacked while mining an asteroid, aside from like sending a second formation over there, does it matter if you're present for it? Is there much you can do?
There's not much you can do. So once a battle is initiated, and this is in any form of the game, you can't withdraw that fleet in the battle. So you're in it till you beat them or they beat you.
But you can't reinforce either? You can't commit more troops? Or
your other alliance members can, which is, again, one of the beautiful things about being in an alliance. And you don't need to, because you'll notice in the game early on, they try and encourage you to rally a lot, like use your rallies, because you can rally on targets and pretty much anything. But thing I wish we knew earlier when we started out is say you've got 5 people and one person initiates the attack, right? The other 4 can join just by clicking to attack that same target. So it just links you all together, obviously giving you more strength and stuff like that. So, yeah, alliance mates can protect you as long as the battle is still going. You can't reinforce asteroids, but you can reinforce your alliance buildings and your bases.
Okay.
So that's a form of protection. Also, you'll notice in your research technology or defense platform, so click either or, you can build, how would you call it? I guess, yeah, defense platform is the best word. So you can build, the higher level you go, the more you unlock, but you can build defense platforms around your base, and those help, I guess ward off attackers.
Like turrets that they have to get through.
Yes, absolutely. Yep, absolutely. So most players will only probably get up to having 2 or 3 of those. As a new player, probably something worth investing if you're worried about people attacking you early on. If you're a bit more organized and able to respond to threats a little bit quicker as an alliance, you won't need to invest in them too much early on.
Okay, good to know. But all right, so that's a good way to protect yourself.
Yes, yep. So defense platforms and reinforcing each other is a great great tool for protecting yourself.
Oh, reinforcement fleet. Oh, okay, and so you can have ships garrison show up when you get attacked?
Yeah, so as an example, I've got my game open at the moment, so I'm just going to practice just so I can explain it. So I've got my spaceport, and I've got one of my alliance members his base next to me. So I can click on his base and click reinforce. And it will ask me to, obviously which fleet I want to send. I can send a fleet to reinforce his base, and as soon as he's attacked.
Okay, so do you do that like overnight or?
Yeah, if you think you're going to be attacked and you're going to be offline for a while, absolutely reinforce each other's bases.
You
that's
can
the beauty of
reinforce
having
one another?
Yes.
But you can't reinforce your own. So I have to reinforce someone else and they have to reinforce me, but I can't have my team reinforce me.
There is a way. I can't remember it off the top of my head. I've never really had to do it because we've always been one of the big alliances, so everyone's more worried about us. But yeah, basically that's the beautiful thing if you have multiple fleets set up. You can send 2 fleets to someone else, they can send a fleet to you and someone else, etc. So all about coordination.
So it looks like there's no limit to the peace shield. So it seems like you could just, if you are a big enough whale, you could just keep permanently a protection field so you can be attacked or scouted.
Absolutely. And the thing is as well is those sort of things shouldn't be the ones that you focus on, because if you grow at a quick enough rate and you have good alliance members and things like that, and it's just the way the game mechanics work, people will be more afraid of you.
Right. So you should focus on just getting stronger and you're less likely to get attacked?
Yes. Because people will be watching their back.
What is this?
And then obviously allies, really helpful, but advice to new alliances is focus on yourself first.
What is the maximum amount of members you can have in an alliance? Oh, 40.
It goes up with a level. So you start with 40. SLF is a level 11 alliance, and we can have 70. Maximum alliance level is 20, where you can have 100 members. But even with server 1, we only know of level 13 alliance, which can have 76. So yeah,
still plenty of room to grow there.
Absolutely. Get recruiting.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't actually have trouble filling the alliance. I could easily find enough people. It's more about getting the alliance level high enough that would become a thing where we could expand more. But filling to 40 will be. We could probably do that in a day or two.
Yeah, absolutely.
That said, can you enter into like a formal alliance with another alliance? I saw something about.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. So if you go to your alliance page and settings, there is alliance relationship.
Right, that's what I saw. That's what I was wondering.
Yep. So obviously there's neutral, union, friendly, and enemy. So union should be for alliances that you ride or die with, as an example. They're your closest allies. You can't attack each other as a union. But you also, if you go and mine in, say, their space or area, you don't get taxed.
Nice.
You don't get taxed.
All right.
But yeah, that's what the union's used for. Friendly can be your other allies that you're not quite as close with, but you still work together. And yeah,
but you're ready
enemy
to cut
needs no
ties if
introduction.
something happens.
Yeah.
Is that,
yeah.
It doesn't seem like there's a reason to designate another alliance an enemy unless you're calling them out.
Pretty much. Like we have 5 of them at the moment.
5 is enemy. How many union and friendly?
2 union and 16 friendly.
I'm guessing it's
but
not fun to be on your enemy list.
No. With SLF, our alliance power is 1 billion, so definitely not.
Jeez, 1 billion.
Yep. On our server, the highest alliance, who's also our union, is at 1.3 billion. So we're not. It's a bit of distance, but not too much.
Well, actually, so I wanted to get back to we were talking about things to do before you're signing off. So send 1 fleet to mine a planet, send another fleet to mine an asteroid. But then, like, I imagine you want to have ships building and a command center thing building and a.
Yes. Yep. So pretty much, if you're the philosophy I have these days is, if I'm going offline and the onus is on you to make sure you have enough resources to do so. So you want to have a ship's building, you want to have a research tech going, and yeah, you want a command center upgrade going.
Ship building.
But all those things get harder, obviously, the higher level you are. So that's
building,
yeah.
And then research. You called it a tech. Research tech.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And early techs that are really helpful are going to be your military and command. Because you'll notice if you go to the research center, you have 4 different sections.
Right. Resources development, military command.
Yep. So especially if you're early level, you want to
not for like gathering titanium or anything. Not as important as military.
Well, I mean, you can start like that, but the only downside is then you leave by not doing the military first. You're leaving yourself a bit more vulnerable to attacks. So I would only recommend for new players going through all your resource techs and everything first, if you have a good enough, active enough alliance that you can protect each other. Otherwise, it's going to be quite tricky. Yeah, so that's up to you guys and the alliance. Yeah, definitely military and command would be what I would pick.
Okay.
And then with a bit of resources after that.
Okay.
Where was it? Oh, you'll notice when you go to research center at the bottom, you have recommended tech.
Mm-hmm.
Those are usually pretty good to follow when you're a young account until you figure out which pathway you want to take, I guess.
Okay. Now, there was something, I think it was in crew. So there's like the spaceport fortify plan it shows, but it looks like masteries based on your crew.
Let me just bring that up.
It's on my screen too, yeah.
I can't see your stream. I'm only listening.
You're welcome. If you want to have it pulled up, it's youtube.com/Khasino, Khasino.
Okay. So you've got your spaceport fortified plan. That's right. So basically, every time you recruit and assign a crew member, they have 4 stats that they contribute to, being command, attack, tech, and logistics. Basically, all the crew added together make up the numbers for your spaceport fortify plan.
Right.
Yep. So
and you can give them more with synergy too.
What's that? Sorry.
You can increase that with synergy.
Yeah. So every crew person you recruit starts at level 1. But you can upgrade them.
Right. Well, so I also meant though who you pair them with. They get bonuses for being paired with the right people. Like I have logistics plus 8 and combat plus 5 and logistics plus 3 for pairing my Yling Ding with a couple other people.
Yeah. So, I mean, those probably aren't worth it in the long term because usually it's only like plus 5 or
it doesn't make up for having another
whatever.
Legendary.
Yeah. Well, it's not even by tier. Crew. It's each crew member is going to have their own bonuses, right? I think people get the gist of that. In another update, you'll notice in the game that some people have mining bonuses, some have, like attack and warship buffs.
Right.
I use an all mining. I mean, it's going to be different for you players, but basically, if your your fleet is in your spaceport, whatever crew is assigned at the moment, you
get attacked.
I guess send it out.
When
so
you
basically,
send it
the
out.
crew, whatever you send, doesn't matter what you're doing. Whatever you send out, at that time you get that crew's benefit. So if you're halfway through a battle or traveling to somewhere else, etc., your crew change won't take effect.
Right. Okay. But is it like a regular high-end strategy to like swap up the crew, send
right?
one out, then swap up the crew immediately and send out the second fleet? Like set.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So you can do that. There's no specific notes that say you can do that, but it's something that we've definitely tried and tested. So,
if you're on a war, you can the combat guys.
Combat guys, yeah.
And then once that's been sent off, then throw in your mining guys and send your second formation to go mine.
Yeah. Obviously, never send a mining fleet into battle because it's going to be losses.
Right.
And the way, because they're, whilst all, I guess, crew buffs are good and the same level, there are ones that are better than others. So
I was gonna ask you about that.
that's good. So warship buffs are my absolute favorite because it affects your whole fleet. Not your flagship, but your fleet. And you're going to be more competitive in a battle the longer your fleet survives. The more attracts, the more damage that you can do, things like that. So warship buffs are my number one when I'm setting an attack fleet, attack crew, sorry. Followed by flagship buffs are really helpful, mainly because they help keep your flagship alive. And I mean, it kind of ties into your flagship weaponry as well, because when you equip your flagship with weapons, those weapons provide buffs to your fleet. As an example, I might build a kinetic cannon and put it on my flagship. It'll boost my kinetic fleet's attack by a certain percentage. So, yeah, as a newer player, focus on your warship and your flagship buffs early on. In terms of mining, well, any sort of mining crew you can get on there is going to be really helpful. Whether it's, I don't know how much you want me to go into that.
I mean, it's as much as you feel is applicable, but so I mean, it sounds like I want to make a few teams. So there's combat, there's tech, there's logistics, and there's command. So what would like mining stuff fall under? Logistics?
So, and then this is something else that's rumored to be coming in a future update, is ability to have crew sets. So right now, you can only change them in and out. You can't have preset, I guess, sort of crews. So yeah, you'll have to get used to switching them in and out as you do things. Can be a bit annoying, but yeah, mining just falls under mining. So you've got best way to do it is to go through your individual crew members and see what buff they do.
Okay.
So you can, as an example, I've got, it's a good one to show you. I've got Trek Wagner. He's a blue guy that you can get, and his skill is rapid mining. So at his level that I have him at, he increases all resources gather speed by 8%. So, the way you find that info out is you click on your crew member, and it'll say whatever their skill is above the upgrade button. You can click on that skill.
Right. So how many different loadouts? Assuming that you had that feature in tomorrow, right? I've granted you permission to have presets. How many presets would you actually have? Would you have like a building preset just to mining and combat?
So there's not, I mean, even in my time in the game, I only have probably three people that help with building. So a lot of the time you're going to get people that will help with some form of battle skill, whether it's, there's all different ones for frigates or destroyers, cruisers, etc. I'd probably only really use two, to be honest. You can make more if they give you the option and you really feel like it, but two main ones will get you through a large part of the game.
Noted. All right, so can you do you mind just based on like the squad that I've got, doing a super quick analysis of like what you spot immediately as the mining crew and what you spot immediately as the combat crew?
So sorry, I'm just bringing up YouTube.
No
I
problem.
will have to head off in a minute.
No problem. Thank you so much. For
But
doing
I
this,
can.
by the way.
Well, I guess I'll have to come back for episode 2.
Oh, you're welcome here as much as you can be available because, like, just as you can imagine, this has given us so much direction already.
Yeah, well, as I said, having played the game for 7 months, it really is enjoyable. It just does help if you get off to a good start. There you are. Oh, you have 36,000 subscribers. There you go.
Doing a thing. If there's more people interested.
Does he have 36,001 subscribers though?
Asking the real questions here.
Yeah. Okay. So I can see your screen now. So take me through. You actually have a few already.
So we figured out. I assume you've already done this, but every content creator gets a code that they can use for the pack exchange. And
oh, damn, that's lucky.
Wait, no, you can do this too.
Yeah, you can do this. Have you not put this in?
No.
Oh.
We didn't get codes.
Right. But you can plug my codes in right now.
Shit.
Yeah, go click this. Watch. Click top left, and then in your game settings, pack exchange, and then put my name all lowercase and hit exchange.
Damn. Obviously, I didn't come and do this for any sort of thing like that.
Right.
Just happy to help.
Well, no, but so let me. I'm really gonna make you go. Oh wow. So see, you'll know better than me. Once you put that code in, how good are those rewards? I have no idea if that pack is valuable or.
Well, it also depends if I can get it because I'm not a new player.
No, you can get it anytime.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just gotta open my app again. He's had a bit of a crash.
But I have good news for you. If I don't see why you wouldn't be able to get it, and if you can get it, then I'll really wow you. I'll do you a solid. I'll help close that 0.3 billion gap between you and the #1 alliance.
Always appreciated, even though we're all friends. Whenever I have a bit of time, I'll come back. If you guys like, go into more detail about crews and flagships and fleet makeups and everything, because by having those set properly, it can really make the game more enjoyable. Because you lose less battles.
Losing less battles is good. And I have a feeling we'll have a nice list of questions ready for you next time. But I'm curious if this code works because of what I'll send you right after that.
Game's opening now at the moment.
Again, I'm sure it'll work. It's a brand new code. You couldn't have put this in earlier. The code itself is only good for 30 days. So eventually my code will expire, but just you wait. So I want to hear your thoughts on what you get from that code. If it's like, oh, that was very good, or if it's like, that's all right.
Yeah, give me a minute.
I want to know how much I'm hooking people up.
Of course. Because packs is a whole nother thing. Like, yeah, there's packs that are very much worth it. There's ones that aren't. For us in SLF, we don't encourage spending at all, simply because, like, you can do it if you want, but it's not a requirement. KHASINO.
Yes.
I believe.
Yep, KHASINO, that's right.
It says it's already expired.
What? No.
Yeah.
No. That code is only a few days old. Can't possibly be. I have people who used it today.
Must not be available to me, maybe.
That doesn't make a lot of sense, but so that's weird.
Well, I think it's to encourage newer players, so it's probably deemed that I've been in the game too long.
Yeah, it could be that. But so what I've just sent you on Discord was right after I realized, like, oh, I have a code, and then I plugged it in. I was like, well, if they gave me a code, they probably gave all the other content creators the code too. So I just started plugging in other content creators' names, and every one of those on that list worked. Yeah, someone in my chat just used it. So I guess so I should ask how new can someone be and still get the benefit from my code? Because yeah, there's probably like, if your account is X days old, it doesn't work for you anymore. But if someone who uses it can specify exactly what was in it, then he can at least tell us how good it is. I'm gonna ask, how will an existing game account be and still redeem my casino code? Okay. Oh, I gotta go research. But so yeah, I'm gonna guess if you try several of those, none of those will work for you. But you might as well try.
Yeah, I've tried 3.
If they all keep
too old, I think.
Okay, yeah, because I used all of them like yesterday. But I know they came with well, someone will plug them in and tell us what you get from it. I don't remember exactly, but literally anyone can plug it in. I know it comes with 500 of the it comes with enough currency to open one thing for a crew member, but since we have that list of 15, it came with a bunch.
The bunch of the codes, yeah. So it's not too bad. The packs have corium and resource as well.
I believe there's a small amount of corium. And
so anything that gives you, I guess, corium's pretty helpful. But in the earlier stages of the game, corium's not super important. Like, whilst upgrades are cheap and quick, you shouldn't really need to use it.
Oh, so that's...
And I guarantee...
That reminded me of something I was going to ask you.
So it's a lot more helpful just to bank all the corium you get and just wait a little longer for upgrades and things like that, because it'll be really useful when you start getting to the bigger upgrades if you can use corium to help with that. So
that's literally exactly what I was going to ask. So like early on, don't use any of your premium. Oh, okay. Bloody Blast sent me a picture. So it's what is that? 1,000 of that what? Well, I can send you a picture and you'll know what it all is, and then you can tell me. But so this is what those codes are giving, and again, everyone that I send that list to who's even kind of new is able to get 15 times what you're seeing there.
Let me open that up.
Thank you, blah blah.
Okay, 15 times that. So
right, because that's
you
one
get
code. So.
Yep. So you get 2,000. That's pretty good, actually. Get some core module chips. Core modules really helpful, particularly if you decide to go the development route, or whether you go leadership. So it's actually not too bad. Definitely for a free pack, that's awesome, because those speed ups are obviously really useful. But just like the corium, I encourage you not to use speed ups unless you're really in a rush, because they'll be really helpful on the big upgrades.
Around what point have you entered the big upgrades and it makes sense to start spending them?
Well, I mean, for me, I'm Command Center 23, so all my things are relatively expensive. Like a brand new tech for me takes over a day to build. So definitely, at my point, they're good to use. But I think I started to run thin on resources and speed upgrades and all that sort of stuff at about level 16, 17. However, if you do it really smartly, about level 18, 19, you'll start needing to use them because things will obviously cost more to start doing. All depends on your strategy, I guess.
Level 18 and 19 command center equals speed up value. And then, so speaking of core module, I've put everything so far into development. Have I made a mistake? Oh, you can reset. Okay.
Yeah, so it'll cost you a little bit of corium, and this is where having corium in the bank is helpful. You can reset at any time. When I was new and coming through the game, I focused heavily on attack and command, whereas now I have a level 38 core module and all my stuff's into development because, as an example, what you say, I'm going to mine a resource and it's going to take me 8 hours to do it. By resetting everything into development, and now takes me 4.5. So
really
at my level, development's really powerful and good to have. But at your level, you want to try and balance it as best you can, but there's no point investing too heavily into anything nickel or plasma related because you don't unlock those for a while.
Right.
So nickel unlocks at level 15 and plasma at 20.
Noted.
So you guys should only have titanium and maybe deuterium already.
Yeah, I believe we do.
Yeah. So basically, you can focus on those. In command, anything that's going to increase your fleet leadership capacity is going to be good, because that means you can have more ships in your fleet, greater power, etc. Because every ship you build has a certain leadership number. But fleets are capped in this game, so.
Right, so you can only have so many. And
but it's not dependent on type.
Right, they're just each a certain size.
Certainly one thing before I go, in case it's a little bit before I get to come back on. With your fleet makeups, you'll notice that there's cruisers, destroyers, and frigates. Definitely recommend you keep a balance, so roughly 33% of each. Best way to view that is by using the leadership number. So because that'll tell you, say you have 2,000 leadership worth of cruiser, you want to make sure you have 2,000 of the rest, and that will
and how do I know what my limit is?
So when you click on your fleet on the right, oh, that's my computer. Sorry, there it is. You'll have at the bottom of your screen, you'll have save, auto resupply, and then you'll have a little drag box. Yeah, a little slider with a number on it. So that number is your fleet leadership limit.
Okay, so I just so happens I don't actually have enough ships to max mine out yet, but I'd be getting very close to being able to.
Yeah. So as an example, I have 12,500 leadership capacity.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Well, that's with not everything maxed and stuff as well. But basically, you want to make sure you have balance. I think frigates have a damage buff against cruisers, cruisers against destroyers, destroyers against frigates, if that makes sense.
So
Rock,
a
paper,
ton of tiny
scissors.
ones, right? A bunch of tiny ones blow up the biggest ones. The biggest ones blow up the medium ones, and the medium ones blow up the small ones.
Yep. So by having a balance, it's going to help you out a lot more in the game than, I mean, you'll see people with cruiser-only fleets and things like that. You're just leaving yourself open to getting too much damage.
Right, you'll excel against a third of it, but another third of it will light you up. And then
Absolutely.
the spells, which I'm calling them spells, they're not spells, but you know, the thing where you can send a barrage of missiles and a targeted blast, which I've been using in campaign. Is that tied to the flagship, or is that tied to your...
Yes. So each flagship has its own, I guess, spells, if you put it. So it's really important to read and figure those out. But this ties into flagship weapons.
I don't even know where to find what they are.
Your flagship won't... So if you go to your spaceport and you go to flagship, then... Yep.
Okay.
And then your Hercules will be there, and then you'll see flagship skill. So though you can click on those, and they will explain.
I'm looking at them, but they don't look like the abilities that I use in the campaign visually.
Are you talking about the two that come up over time?
Yes.
Yep. So that is your first and your second one. Sorry, that is your first one. So the grip of Hercules. Yeah, no, they don't. Won't surprise you. There's still a few rough edges around the game, but yeah. So in your gear slots, so purple ships have 4 attack slots, 4 defense slots. Gold ships have 5 of each. Blue 3 of each. So easiest way.
Blue,
I mean, I've just
4 weapon and 3 shield. This one.
Oh yeah. So a purple has 4 and 4. So you're missing a defense one. Yeah. So I just recently completed campaign, so it does take time and perseverance. With your flagships, if you guys sort of do it straight away, it's going to be a lot easier for you than figuring out months down the track. So with my attack slots, because you'll notice there's different levels of weapons as well, but to keep it basic, since you guys will be on the green for a little bit, I'd have 1 missile, 1 laser, and 2 kinetic in my gear slots.
1 missile.
Yep, 1 laser and 2 kinetic, and then in my defense ones, I'd have 1 shield and 3 cabin modules, or warship HP one. So those are going to be most useful. Yep. There's a million different strategies. One that I don't have time to dive into. But we can certainly save that for next time. But
by all means.
It's about it from me for now.
I think that's been more than helpful. Yeah, I guess as long as you don't think there's any other like super important get started on this early, you'll be thankful newbie tips that you have off the top of your head.
Keep doing your shipbuilding and your upgrades. Keep mining.
Stay busy.
The quicker, stay busy. Absolutely. Do your exploring. Focus on your alliance donations. There's always something happening in this game. That's very much a good and a bad thing.
With all the events, should we be trying to jump into events even if we're very underqualified to pitch in much? Do we want to get what little we can, or don't really worry about them?
If you click on your alliance section, right? Just waiting for you There you go. Your stream's caught up. So your alliance events and daily missions should be your goal.
Okay.
So, well, you don't have events at your thing, but basically focus on your alliance daily missions because they'll help you gain all those benefits from those chests. And yeah, make sure you stay active, stay busy, man. You'll get off to a good start.
All right. I do want to let you go because I hear you got to go. I just did want to clarify what I was referring to. Now I gotta see where I found it. I don't think it was in the events tab. I don't know where I saw it. There was like a calendar that showed like something ran for 5 days and then something was overlapping for 2 days. You know what I'm talking about?
It's in the events tab.
Where in the events tab?
Slide. You're in. So you want to look. So pan to the right. No. Go back. Go back to the main screen. To your spaceport.
Okay.
To your spaceport.
Okay.
All right. So drag right. No. Yes. See that event banner?
Yes.
That.
Okay, so that's yeah. So there's a thing in the bottom that says events, but then there's this thing which is events, but totally different.
Correct. There you go, bro.
That's tricksy. The other events. So this event calendar, the Alien Spirit Galaxy Patrol Galaxy Star. I have no idea what any of this is, and I don't need you to give us a breakdown of what all of these things are. But like as a new player, if I'm not too worried about this, is that okay, or do I like definitely want to look into this and get in on it? While it's going on, or
gone.
His PC died. Yep. All right. I'll just send this.
If you happen to be next to your phone, we are in. I think you have one thing that you can do. We probably have more than one thing you can do, but we just moved into FC.
What? Moved into FC?
Full clear. Full clear.
Oh, okay. And someone just PM me asking for codes. Let me hook them up.
I've done just over 50 attacks today, and I've only failed one. And that one shouldn't actually bother me as much as it does, but it is pissing me off.
I've had a single fail, and it was I knew I was experimenting, and it's another one of those experiments where going in, I was like, this will probably work, and then seeing it play out, I'm like, I don't know why I thought this would work. But otherwise, I've won everything. He did not fall asleep. His PC died. But he's a hero. So his name is Random Ghost in Space. So if you guys want to just throw in the chat, thank you so much, Random Ghost in Space, so I can show him our appreciation. Please thank Random Ghost in Space for giving a ton of his time just to help the newbies. Oh my god, I got paid out at rank 1 in Arena. It's
nice.
My favorite side effect of having Doctor Doom is I just forget about Arena, and then I get a mail.
And you're like,
cores.
Free 500 cores? Yes,
yeah.
Please.
I'll take it.
The most difficult fight on the carrier right now is probably, unfortunately, in Flight Deck 2.
Why you say unfortunately? Which
well,
one?
not unfortunately.
I'll blow up whatever it is. What do you want me to take down?
Yeah, it's the Wave 1 in Flight Deck 2.
Piece of the cake.
No, I figured.
Stand aside. I have a few teams still left. One of them they're pretty good. I think they're called the
Black Order.
Yeah, the Black Order.
I knew you were gonna have your Black Order back. I was like, oh. So whenever
like 125k punch down on Wave 1. It would be my pleasure. Fuck Wave 1, dude.
By the way, Infinite Galaxy, very enjoyable. I have enjoyed.
It's a very well made RTS. Again, RTS is not my absolute favorite type of game.
Genre.
It's dry. Even the most exciting RTS is dry by nature. And games that like play on your patience, you know, like it literally just it's all about playing on your patience, which is look, I can be the most patient. I can be as patient as a monk. I'll be a Tibetan monk patient. It doesn't mean I enjoy doing that. That said, though, it is a very, very well made RTS. The graphics are incredible. I've encountered like no bugs. And for a game that's this early in development, yeah, it's just incredibly well made, really, really in depth, and everything that he said was like rumor mill to be coming were all things that'd be like, it'd be cool if they added this, but like, I think they're already adding all of the, well, even this would be cool. They know what they're doing. So
we had 12 fails today, which is incredible for us.
Oh, I got to snap Captain America away for the win. I didn't realize it was going to do that.
Like 12 fails. That might be an all-time low, which is so sad. Actually, 12 is pretty good even for top alliances. I take that back.
I love that I can just keep asking for help for things, and it helps you guys and me. I love RTS, but they take up so much time. Yeah, they do. But all right, let's see what was behind that Wave 1. It doesn't matter. I don't have more attacks, but I'm guessing I'm Marauders. Survey says Marauders, but they're smaller than the Wave 1. And they're not boosted. Go figure. Okay. So I'm gonna get my dailies done here, and then we'll wrap up this stream. But that was very informative. Let me. Oh. One sec. Let me show a random ghost that forced. Thank you. Chat says thanks. Perfect. Okay. Okay. So we have to do 5 explorers. The individual gathers. I think I had a mission to gather from a planet. Yeah. I don't know how to gather from the planet. You know how to, oh, here we go. Planet Gatherer Energy. Build an alliance building on the star platform to occupy the star system. I don't know what that means. You haven't built a development base. How do we do that? How do I build a development base? Anyone know? How do we build a development base on the planet?
I think the only person who knew what we were doing left.
Right. I'm getting that feeling as well, but it pointed me to this planet, so there must be a way. Let me see if I can get it to say that again. After the Alliance occupies the star system and builds a development base. You haven't built a development base. How do I build a development base? Do we occupy the star system? How do I go back to my base? Is my ship back at my base, or is it chilling? I don't know where I am in the map is the problem. Is this us? Yes, it is. Okay, so how do we build a development base? Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Misaki, figure it out. Think you'll play this a lot? I think I'll play this a fair amount, yeah. You can PM me on Discord. I'll give you more details. But yeah, I expect I'll be playing this a good bit. How? That's so messed up, Slip the King. You have a lot of RTS experience? Yeah, I don't know how to build a development base. Whatever, figure it out. I mean, that's only 13 corium. That's not a lot, but okay. What are my other missions then? Complete investigation, 1 out of 5. Gather any resource. Well, so I'll gather a resource that I can, and then I have to do 5 investigations and 5 explores. So, titanium, steel, we will send you. But first, let me expand your size. Need more fleet. I need more fleet. Do we know which ships have the biggest, like, load capacity? I don't know what Travian is, Luke. What? Oh, only one. Only one. Yeah. Say 5 minutes, it's fine. And then we'll start building more, I guess. But I want to increase the size of this fleet. All right, that's 310. Whatever. Okay. What did I get from that? You. Daily mission, though. Gather. Yeah. Titanium, steel, go. Gather. Use this. Load 9,828. Whatever. Fine. What up, Robin Sadie? Alright, and then we want to do some exploration. So we'll explore here, sure. 27 seconds, that's not bad at all. Wait, okay. But, start upgrading the command center 7. I am getting the military dock. So I will get it for 5 coriums so that I can start that. Ooh, that's gonna take some time. That's a good one to leave. That's a good one to leave off at. Okay. Build 2 space pirates 6 or above. Yeah, we'll worry about that after. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. Spaceport prestige points. Take it. All right. More explore. How do I know what else I want to explore? Explore. I don't know what it means with the speed of these. Oh, these are different ships. I don't know what those speeds mean. And then explore. Use that one. Yeah, I don't know what the speeds mean. I guess the exploration, once you're getting farther away from your home base, then it's adding a lot of time, I guess. What does Lions unlock? I'm not sure.
It was in chapter 10, I believe.
For this? Oh, no. Nope. So are they both, I think they're both exploring stuff? Or module. So he was saying definitely put some stuff in weapon early on. So warship build speed is probably not super important, but how much corium would it be to reset? Oh, I have one reset. I don't think I'm gonna use it yet. Even though it would help with my firepower. And then the events, the investigations are different than the exploration. Oh, this just says completed a bunch, so. Okay. Alright, and then, okay, going to the new target. But I already have 3 of 5 completed, so that's good. And then do some investigations. Prospect.
Every habitable galaxy has planets with unmanned garrison research platforms set by the Empire. But these buildings have mostly been
Oh, but that's my explorer. Oh, but for some reason it's free to do that. Oh, because it already finished one of the exploring. Okay. So that's an investigation in progress. Investigate damage warship. Okay. So did that hasn't completed yet? I think now I've sent them both out, but no. Yeah, just finish this. Okay, that for some reason that counted for the Explorer. So when it says complete Explorer, that didn't actually complete Explorer, but that's okay. Okay, so we'll prospect that again. Okay. What is this time on this? Oh, that one's mining. Okay. All right.
Always on that blah, blah. Y'all should keep it to yourselves.
I have no idea, Bella. I'll check it for MSF, but if there's this is my first time streaming this game on here, so I don't know. I don't know what kind of an audience this game has. Get. So it always says like you can choose one of two things. So you can get spaceport core module. Oh, fine, but whoa, Breck Wagner. Whoa, I don't even. Okay, sure. Okay. Go, go, go. Thing zips. I wanna get an even better investigator though. I wonder how you make your investigator ships better and faster. But that thing zips, man. Okay. What we got? Okay. Okay, disabled Stargate. Investigate. Go. I love how fast this thing is, man. What's the one that's I could share something? I'll see what stream elements commands will extend to YouTube, and we're not like done streaming on Twitch. This game will be on YouTube, but MSF will primarily be on Twitch. I will help you all. Make sure as soon as you guys get in, you guys go to Alliance Tech and go to Other and put everything into Alliance territory. We want to fill this. You don't have to spend corium, but spend the free stuff. Get Ancient Navigator. I don't even know what that is. Material chest, flagship gear materials. Yeah. Good. I was wondering where to get that stuff. I needed more of that. Okay. Let me go to my spaceport and power up my flagship with gear. Oh, I have to go to my depot and it'll probably be an Other. Oh, that's corium. I'll definitely take that. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is stuff to craft. Okay. Flagship gear blueprints? Yes. One to modify a tier 1 flagship gear. Dispatch center. For training crew. Spaceport core level. I mean, might as well use this, right? Flagship fortify, flagship fortify. I have no idea what the alien spirit teleports are. But I've got 2 of them now. What do you use the alien teleporters for? Can you just warp somewhere? Alright, let's be researching something. I can ask you guys for help with that. Yeah, alright, I'll worry about that later. Because I just want to get my missions done. Complete investigate 5 times. Sure. You can do another investigate.
The Alliance's core building was built together with
Oh, an Alliance headquarters. Well, let's prospect it. And also... No. Ooh, I have 2 going at once. Okay, so let me zoom in. Cool. can also mess these guys up. Energy cost, easy victory, but 2 minutes 20 seconds. Can I make that go faster? Doesn't appear so. But I can. Oh, I don't want to send my other fleet. They'll lose. Okay. Corey Young, I have not heard that, but I'll let you know. But it depends on what you're going for. Like the guy who was just on here is in one of the most powerful alliances in the entire game, like a top 3 alliance on all servers, and they have a bunch of free-to-play members. So I don't know that this is pay to win heavy. Ooh.
The scout ship
Mm-hmm. Okay. So now that investigation. And happy to help. Okay. Living metal. Okay. Stocking up on that stuff. Okay. Something seconds on that. Hop back into the spaceport to see if I can actually flying 100%. I want to make the gear. Oh, I can see if I can upgrade the gear. Outfitting isn't unlocked. Yeah, I had a feeling. When do I get the outfitting depot? Command center level 12. An outfitting factory. Okay. So I'll be able to buy stuff and I'll be able to build stuff. I want to know what that table is over there. I know. Yeah, there you go. I have enough to recruit more crew. Oh, I'll do some campaign while I wait. But let me actually fortify. Flagship level boost. Wow. That's a big power boost. Can I modify it? Flagship modify is already complete? What did I just do? It's rank 2. Oh, okay. I needed to use blueprints, but okay, that made the abilities and stuff level 2. Sweet. Wow, so the campaign should be easy now that I made this flagship. Scary awesome. Okay. Oh, did that get done? Cool. Okay, there's the chapter reward.
Do we have
Most likely.
I still
Oops. Complete 25, research square HP, complete 2 events. Whoa. Oh, is that level 11? I don't know what level I am. I just know what level my command center is. Sure. Crew combat? Okay, your combat, your combat, your combat. But I don't actually need anywhere near that much. She's more than enough combat, and then I can just patch other people. It'll take 36 seconds. One of the stories was really, really cool. There was a ship that used to belong to giants, and they were saying that there was like some cursed tape, some cursed sound, and when they heard it, it wiped them out completely. And they were like, we have a recording of it, but don't listen to it or it'll wipe you out too. It's really nuts. Frigate attack, destroyer attack, or cruiser attack. Let's go frigate attack for now. Okay, and I'll help with that. Mm-hmm. Yet. What is this? 52 corium? A bunch of good stuff. Okay. Cool. Yes. Exploration center. I can't. So. I can't. See? I can't. Alright. When I can do that, I will. Just wanted to wrap up my daily missions. I can't gather resources from a planet yet. And we're not ready to rally and attack. So I think I'm actually stuck aside from the gather resources, which even if I called this thing back, it wouldn't be anywhere near close to 25. It would be at like 15. And then I'd have to send it again. But I might do that. What's it up to? Oh no, it's still at only that. Okay. Well, I can call it back. And then I can send it out again. Or actually, I can send my good ship to, what does this thing have left? This thing have left? Plenty. Okay. That one will be a while. Okay. So then that's where I'm gonna wrap up. Let me just claim this here. But yeah, that concludes day 1 of streaming some Infinite Galaxy. We're gonna be doing some more Infinite Galaxy content. Don't worry, we're gonna be doing exactly as much Marvel Strike Force content as we were always doing. I'm not typically gonna skip my Marvel Strike Force stream. I just did today because I had a bunch of stuff going on, but that's not the norm. And yeah, I'm finally able to start work on the all-in-one modules. I'm actually working on a Shadowlands wallpaper and some other stuff. So I will see you guys tomorrow with some more Marvel Strike Force content. And I hope you've enjoyed the Infinite Galaxy content thus far. I'll see you guys real soon. Till next time. Peace.